ECI orders re-poll of second phase of 12 Manipur Legislative Assembly election in 7 polling stations of Senapati, Ukhrul and Thoubal electoral districts on March 8. NPF Technopal Unit President KH Lairung warns intense agitations, bans and blockades if re-poll is not conducted for 6 polling stations of Technopal Assembly constituency. Manipur and central governments extend suspension of operation with Kuki militant groups UPF and KNO for 1 year till February 28, 2023. Three Manipuri students stuck in Ukraine's Zaporizhia reaches Imphal. Union Minister Dr. R.K. Ranjan says those stuck in Ukraine's Sumy city will be airlifted. Manipur's daily COVID positivity rate dropped to less than 1%. State reports 134 recoveries, 5 new COVID-19 cases and 0 deaths in 24 hours. And India logs 4,362 COVID-19 cases, over 9,000 recoveries and 66 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 98.68%. Good evening and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Prime Time English News. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your masks properly and maintain a safe distance. And I'm PREMI THANGJAM, bringing you the news in details. ECI has ordered re-poll of second phase of 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly election in 7 polling stations of Senapati, Ukhrul and Thoubal electoral districts tomorrow, March 8. Press note issued from CEO Manipur today says re-poll will be held under subsection 2 of Section 58 of the Representation of People Act 1951. Re-poll will be held from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. in 2 assembly constituencies, each of Ukhrul and Senapati districts, and 1 assembly constituency in Thoubal district. In Ukhrul district, re-poll will be held at polling station number 44 by 45 Ukhrul, E2 of 44 Ukhrul, ST constituency, and polling station number 45 by 25 Kalhan, and polling station number 45 by 31 Pay of 45 Tingai ST assembly constituency. In Senapati district, re-poll will be held at polling station 47 by 49 Ngamju of 47 Karong ST assembly constituency, and at polling station 49 by 4 Yangkulin A and 49 by 51 Mao Marafi of 49 Tadubi ST assembly constituency. In Thoubal district, re-poll will be held at polling station 34 by 9 Wangjing Hondamba of 34 Wangjing 10th assembly constituency. Meanwhile, election agent for Ukhrul Assembly constituency, NPF candidate Ram Muiva has complained to returning officer of Ukhrul district against non-announcement of re-poll of Lunghar A 44 by 64 polling station where EVM were allegedly damaged. NPF Technopal Unit President KH Lairung warns of unprecedented agitations including banned and blockades if relevant authorities fail to conduct re-poll for 6 polling stations of Tengnopal constituency, where EVMs have been reportedly damaged or exclude them from poll counting. Speaking to media at NPF office in Maranphai village in Tengnopal district today, KH Lairung recalled that on March 5th, poll irregularities like damaging of electronic voting machines were witnessed at 6 polling stations of Tengnopal constituency just few hours before the poll ended. The 6 polling stations are 42/4 M. Rimpang, 42/13 Saibol, 42/16 Machi A, 42/18 Konaitong, 42/42 Rilram Center and 42/43 Kambang Kulin. He alleged that BJP's hunger to retain its power in the state has led to such unwanted incidents. KH Lairung also said NPF condemns ECI for not announcing re-poll in these 6 polling stations.
Maduda Pendarakadana, public Krasanga, EBM Tugaipni. Akoigi, inner agency, EBM Duda, Shil Tagumatam the Soy Tabutation. Complaint Tagumatam the Moina, Masidi resignable with the EBM say, Kaiki Matum that replace Muktawe, Rizab EBM Lay, Adu Putoga, Pumari Pawanga, High, Adubu, Kaishu evidence Pangde, Adu Yarabdi, Marile Naba, Sargari Saitigi, Adugumba, evidence Putoani.
Locals of Wangkhim Assembly constituency today state sit in at Babu Bazar against any re-poll in the constituency. Protesters accused Wangkhim Assembly constituency INC candidate K. Meghachandra of spreading false news about BJP carrying out proxy voting at 4 polling stations of Kiam. They said polling for the second phase of 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly election went peacefully at these polling stations. Speaking on the sidelines, Election Committee for Y. Nabachandra BJP candidate General Secretary S. Dhiren refuted INC candidate K. Meghachandra's allegation of proxy voting allegedly carried out by BJP at Wangkhim Assembly constituency polling station 32/7 Kiam Sifai, Amurijam Lekai, 32/8 Kiam Sifai, 32/9 Kiam Sifai Kong Hanbi and 32/10 Kiam Sifai Laithagol as baseless and unfounded. He reiterated that polling was held in these polling stations peacefully by strictly abiding the guidelines laid down by the ECI.
Sandokliba propaganda asina marum orkanda hairi badumo polling station singa sida irang sagatuna amoyena phajadaba kohilakpagi pibam simbira kusima laiba gam thibani asena maki democratic oba maonda sanction gi badagamba election gi process amona hairi balam jaga singa sida su yam ingna singna santi no bot thadanaki manu pongole pham singa sigim pham yawdaba adugumba aranmo pawne hebo thum thamjari.
President of Shiv Sena Manipur, M. Tombi, says that re-poll of the first phase of 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly election in Churachandpur district is meaningless. Speaking to media at the party office in Babupara today, M. Tombi said election in Churachandpur district was similar to election in a country where there is no democracy. He claimed that only BJP button was allowed to press on EVMs at various polling stations of the district. He said complaint was filed for re-polling in 23 out of 57 polling stations of Churachandpur electoral district, but re-polling was held only for polling station 57/20, 57/31, 57/34, 57/39 and 57/49. M. Tombi also claimed that one proscribed outfit under suspension of operation supported the BJP and tampered the EVMs. He accused BJP of using unfair means to win this election.
Unamang ki sarkar mo oireba BJP ki center dam the state level government se kariguma thabama mohi mayok to ngam si enforcement hasen bagumba har jail thamgumba moina torgana ki haidaba kano sikaino karigi no election da sam chopna election asukam na handaba taki election karna mechanism torisibo chikai draba hande ki sei da koi parliament yaune tangai bhadrabdi tawan political party me punsan कोई सुप्रीम कोर्ट चटकने सरकार का पाई न बहुना बदा मी खर हाटपा पैसा पीरगा मुंगलाइबा ईवीएम मशीन वाची न उ न फुंजलगा अदुदा वोट का थादानबा नो तबिगुनो प्लीज सुमाइना नत्तबा कनो तौरगा वोट कार्ड होनबसे मसी स्टॉप याम इकाइना सेबा
Centre and Manipur governments today extended suspension of operation with Kuki militant outfits United People's Front UPF and Kuki National Organization KNO for another year till 28 of February 2023. The agreement was signed at BSF officer mess in New Delhi's Nizamuddin. UPF spokesperson cum KNF leader Oron Kipgen, ZRA or ZRO Vice President Kethios Zomi and UKLF Secretary in charge Joshua Thado signed agreement on behalf of UPF, while KNO spokesperson Dr. Sailin Haukib and JMG convener Dino Zhou signed on behalf of the KNO. Manipur government was represented by additional DGP Intelligent Ashokos Kumar and the Indian government was represented by Additional Secretary Northeast of Ministry of Home Affairs Piyush Goyal. It may be mentioned that the outfits have been under suspension of operation since 2008. There are around 38 Kuki militant groups under KNO and UPF. Kuki Students Organization KSO has suspended its proposed total shutdown in Kangpokpi district called against assault on KSO General Secretary by police personnel. The decision was taken after state government assured to resolve the issue at the earliest. Amid orders for repoll at some polling stations and even before counting of 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly election, BJP Manipur Pradesh President A. Sarda claims that BJP will definitely form the new government. Speaking to media at Thambal Sanglen in Nityai Pachutek today, A. Sarda went on to say that Chief Minister's candidature will be decided by BJP High Command. She said BJP will win at least 30 seats of the 38 assembly seats in the first phase poll and 14 to 15 seats out of total 22 assembly seats in the second phase poll, securing at least 40 seats in a total. A. Sharda said BJP will revive its stable government in Manipur.
Sit Masing Haider Kani have a sim de Sunlay like stable government and must hoidana like any have a full confidence. Nekon housing like that, top at me number court minimum came down the Kogi. I do like that. BJP Gidi, any organization the war Roma the war or Kogi group 9 at over CD, Masidi Koisi, Yankana, Chatna de Haitare. Aduna masi high command gi akogi decision khara de dum lakani high command na phajana yam kup na yenga kani ade kup na yenga akanda masi si tawbane hena phai haiba poto dum lakani MLA masing yamba natraga yam daba natraga party da yam hana leiba natraga yam kona lakbai ba wapam ko chu leite.
Regarding poll-related violence, A. Sarda said the fact that poll violence occurred in this election cannot be ignored, but this was not the first time. Condemning such violence, he refuted allegations charged on BJP is baseless and unfounded, reminding that it was a BJP worker who died in Karong during the second phase of 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly election. A. Sarda said it would be wrong to blame BJP workers for instigating the incident. She opined that proper probe will shed light to the incident. She claimed that BJP's upcoming success is a result of BJP's hard work in association with the public at the grassroots level. She also applauded BJP workers for their efforts and contributions.
Ngarang nahan Wangkem constituency da Megasandra gi constituency da magi home poll area da aikoi chatpa matam da koi gi MLA sing yauna thoki bai balance to adu BJP na thon badi na te na Congress ki side ta gi leiriba mayam do ne adu ga yam sengna masi BJP khakta da charge to bodi masi langani balance se koi na yengma matam da any election numit ta thopo oiro mamang da thopo oiro mayam adum masi phajana munna survey to biba matam da di Karamba party na karamba miyoi na higher balancing si thon bano haibasi masigi chapchaba dum tolkane.
3 Manipuri students stuck in Ukraine's Zaporizhia reached Imphal today. Union Minister of State External Affairs Dr. R.K. Ranjan assured that Indian government is putting all-out efforts to evacuate all the Indian nationals stranded in the war-torn country. He added that those stranded in Sumy city, the northeastern region of Ukraine, will be airlifted today. Speaking to media at the Imphal International Airport today, MP Dr. R.K. Ranjan also said efforts are being made to rehabilitate those students who have been deprived of education owing to closure of educational institutions due to Russia's invasion of Ukraine to neighboring countries of Ukraine. He maintained that government will consider internship of these students in India on special condition considering the war. MP Dr. Ranjan added that government is also considering to increase the number of seats in medical institutions of India to accommodate those medical students who have returned from Ukraine, stating that centre government, under the initiative of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, is making all-out efforts to evacuate all the Indian nationals stranded in Ukraine safely. He appealed to the public not to panic.
The intern say atopa university or the intern say India that Hondabani, Aduso Modet of Nohonari. On the other hand, Wargi external affairs ki aduga diplomatic channel Sidaikonozi, Moi Force, war zone the Lake Ramina University closed down to Ravanina. Neighboring country the same fee do the fee structure do the accommodate Taunaba, Minchanba Yanana Honari, Natragana India, the medical institutions, Singshida. Sit Hengel Halaga, a quickie Isai shooting say Mopanda, Zatanava Quicana, Honori Simaso, Yagana Khalid Modi, Afghana Quickie meeting Mopan honing the Bonne, study the Honey.
Medical student M. Lembasana, who reached Imphal today after landing in New Delhi from Ukraine yesterday, thanked the centre for bearing all their travel expenses. She also thanked the Indian embassy in Ukraine for evacuating them safely. Another medical student, T. Omnis, said they had to seek refuge in a bunker when Russia attacked Zaporizhia, which houses the world's biggest nuclear plant. She said they endured many days of hunger and sleepless nights filled with terror and panic. She hopes to continue her education in Ukraine when the war ends. Family members of the 3 Manipuri students who reached Imphal today expressed gratitude to central government for their safe evacuation.
Difficult me currently hold the Loma Husi Tona, but the Loma Tona money was on the way the Loma Lair money. I come with the D. Ado Pau Pounder, the Bedi Kadang what they got, and a Pau Pounder really Pounder of a mam, the Demo Tona Bato and get Loma Hiner.
Cordia have from them in the Nine from ne. Ukraine have when like education systems or the Gamma Pay, Sumanalanto Selectana, who is a wabber the Java from the bunker among the Laga, who is Siren Kong for the bunker among the Zendava, Aduamu Siren Kong, Lekana, a moment hostel, Kakalum labor, Java Tapakang, the Amwana. Adumashim Laki do Mamma over Hungary, Jabukan came at them do that.
Conditions in Lakadra, La Oita, I will give Manga Submanalan, but the gay Mong Pounder, because Subman I am Tinanua, Rawana, Capning Bapui.
Russian delegation team has arrived in Belarusian city of Brest for talks with Ukrainian negotiators on ending hostilities. However, exact location was not immediately disclosed. Meeting reportedly started at 5:30 p.m. India Standard Time today. 2 previous ceasefire attempts in Mariupol collapsed over the weekend. Meanwhile, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky called for new international sanctions against Russia over its invasion of Ukraine, proposing a boycott of Russian oil and other Russian exports and a halt of exports to Russia. Around 700 Indian students are still stranded in Sumy amid intense fighting between Russian and Ukrainian troops. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today spoke with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and sought his support in the evacuation of Indian nationals stuck in Sumy. According to Indian government sources, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has also urged Russian President Vladimir Putin to hold direct talks with Zelensky, in addition to ongoing negotiations between their teams. State Mission Director, National Health Mission Manipur, Dr. N. Shyamjai launches intensified Mission Indradhanush 4.0 programmed in Manipur today. Second and third phase will begin on April 4th and May 2nd, lasting a week each. Launching event was held at Family Welfare Service Directorate Conference Hall, BT Road. Speaking on the occasion, Dr. N. Shyamjai said the special immunization program will be conducted in 3 phases and it will uncover unvaccinated pregnant women and children under 2 years of age. Stating the routine immunization has been slowed down due to COVID-19 pandemic in various years, he appealed for public cooperation. Vaccines against 12 diseases will be administered to beneficiaries. Immunization will be carried out in 15 districts except Senapati. Family Welfare Additional Director Dr. N.D. Mao, State Immunization Officer Dr. T. Manihar and relevant officials attended the event. Media sensitization program for journalists was also held as a part of the event.
नत्रका हिदा कापत सिथौ ngang si samna habida English ta ba laptop drop out rena be kap gi matam di ro kapau to ba ha ma kap do du pende me ko sina oidna kapau do sin se nasi de orga March ki tarik tare te gi ma hore April ki tarik mari de gi ma hoguni May ki tarik ani de gi ma hoguni hari basi hafta am sathajagani.
Intensified Mission Indradhanush 4.0 was also launched at CMO office Chandal today. Chief Medical Officer Dr. Sartani Langhu and District Immunization Officer Dr. Lakshmi Tumleb jointly launched the program in the presence of DSO Chandal, Dr. Sakjung Sarbum, Dr. Pinky Sarangthem, RRT, WHO Jiri Mayon, External Monitor WHO and DPM PREMI Jasa. CMO addressed people to take up the opportunity of IMI to vaccinate maximum number of eligible beneficiaries of children in the age group of 0 to 2 years and pregnant women. DIO Dr. Lakshmi thanked the vaccinator teams and various mobilizers for the supports and help in order to achieve 100% of the target beneficiaries. Dr. Pinky Sarangthem RRT said immunization is the only way to fight vaccine preventable diseases, which is easily available and free in all the health facilities. Prescribed NRFM bans import of tobacco products in Manipur with immediate effect from today. NRFM press note demands tobacco dealers to surrender within 5 days, else warns of stringent punishments. Manipur reported 5 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 930 samples tested in the last 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 0.53%. As per the latest report from State Health Department and COVID-19 Common Control Room, total confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur are 136,903. Active cases are 119. There is no report of COVID-19 related death in the past 24 hours. Death toll remains at 2,115. On the positive note, 134 recoveries were reported in the past 24 hours. Total recovered cases reached 134,669. Manipur's recovery rate stands at 98.37%. And on that note, it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring in updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. We'll be right back. You're watching Impact News.
Presto Personalized Wonders, Imphal da nauna hangdokjare, hairiba asida personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp na chingba potlamsing mafam asida phangbigani ngasi maglangsing birau Tilak Ras Enterprises, Presto, Thangal Bazar near Kasturi Thong, Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 natraga 98621-00456.
Enjoy our freshly baked products. All our products contain honey. Kohi, taste the heart of Manipur.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Prime Time English News. India added 4,362 fresh COVID-19 cases, 9,620 recoveries and 66 deaths in 24 hours. As per the latest report of Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active cases have declined to 54,118. Total recoveries are 4,23,78,721 and recovery rate stands at 98.68%. Death toll reaches 5,15,102. Over 178 crore 90 lakh doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 44 crore 69 lakh 14,000 people, above 6 lakh 22,000 people have died, and recoveries are above 38 crore 2 lakh 9,000. USA has the highest active cases of above 2 crore for 51 lakh 80,000 in the world. Week-long workshop on techniques for cancer research began at the Court Hall of Manipur University today. Multidisciplinary Translation to Biotech Research Foundation Imphal and Manipur University's Molecular Biology Labs Department of Biotechnology organized the event. Speaking on the occasion, Vice Chancellor of Manipur University, Professor N. Lokendra, highlighted emerging changes in education, science and technology and stress on the new education policy. Dean of Manipur University School of Life Sciences, Professor R. Varatharajan, Head of Department of Biotechnology, Lisam Sanjay Kumar, and IBST Director, Professor Pulok K. Mukherjee were among those present at the inaugural event.
The Government of India's new education policy has been strongly emphasizing on interdisciplinary and multidisciplinary studies, because the traditional and the conventional system of demarcating disciplines, it is outlining its utility, its purpose and its relevance. If we want to extend and expand the frontier of knowledge in any specific field of study, one has to constantly look forward, one has to constantly take opportunities of integrating the new informations, the new ideas and the new knowledge which are there in different areas of studies.
Students of Manipur Technical University, Takyal, carried out protests inside university campus today against alleged frequent visits of AMSO members, which they claim disturbed academic atmosphere in the university. University students also banned entry of members of All Manipur Muslim Students Organization. Speaking on the sidelines, one student, Mohammad Usman Ghani, said students of the university condemned AMSO for repeatedly creating chaos following appointment of Dr. Bhaveshwar Tongbram as VC of Manipur Technical University on November 8 last year. He demanded AMSO members to approach the relevant authorities instead of visiting the university and disturbing the students. He reiterated that university students have also banned entry of AMSO members.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯍꯩꯔꯣꯏꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯐꯅꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯃꯤꯠꯌꯦꯡ ꯊꯝꯂꯒ ꯆꯪꯉꯛꯄ ꯂꯨꯞ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯇꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯋꯦꯜꯀꯝ ꯇꯧꯖꯈꯤ, ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯃꯁꯥꯒꯤ ꯄꯔꯁꯣꯅꯦꯜ ꯏꯟꯇꯔꯦꯁ ꯃꯥꯟꯕ ꯃꯑꯣꯡꯗ ꯆꯪꯂꯛꯑꯒ ꯌꯨꯅꯤꯚꯔꯁꯤꯇꯤꯗ ꯑꯌꯦꯠ ꯑꯄꯟ ꯄꯤꯕꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯁꯥꯇ꯭ꯔꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯌꯥꯅꯤꯡꯗꯦ꯫ ꯑꯥꯝꯁꯣꯕꯨ ꯃꯇꯝ ꯆꯨꯞꯄꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ MTUꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯊꯤꯡꯕ ꯊꯝꯖꯔꯤ꯫ ꯀꯔꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯊꯤꯡꯕꯁꯤ ꯊꯨꯒꯥꯏꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯥꯝꯁꯣꯅ MTUꯒꯤ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯊꯧꯔꯝ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯌꯨꯅꯤꯚꯔꯁꯤꯇꯤꯒꯤ ꯗꯤꯕꯦꯂꯞꯃꯦꯟ ꯑꯃ ꯊꯤꯡꯖꯤꯜꯂꯛꯄ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯃꯁꯤꯗ ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯛꯄ ꯑꯐ-ꯐꯠꯇꯒꯤ ꯗꯥꯏꯇ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛ ꯑꯥꯝꯁꯣ ꯃꯁꯥꯅ ꯄꯨꯖꯒꯗꯕꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤ ꯃꯤꯗꯤꯌꯥꯒꯤ ꯊꯣꯡꯗ ꯊꯝꯖꯔꯤ꯫
Manipur Ayurvedic Sammelan condemns burning down of a shop at Chinga Pishumthong on February 28 night. Press note from the Sammelan demands those concerned to clarify the matter at the earliest. First phase of Lok Adalat for this year in Manipur will be held on March 12th. Member Secretary of Manipur State Legal Services Authority, O.J. Smutum, informed the same to the media persons at ADR Building Conference Hall in Lumfield Court complex today. He said Lok Adalat commenced in 1998 with an aim to dispose various court pending cases across the nation. OJ said over 16,000 cases were dissolved and brought settlement of more than 16 crore rupees between 1998 and 2021 in Manipur. He also said 78% of the cases were successfully disposed in 2021, stating that cases disposed at Lok Adalat cannot be filed again. He urged the public to take advantage of the facility.
Individuals, organizations, associations, government departments, institutions, case, aduga lonna koi hajik koi 2020 degi hawdi koi lokadalat asi covid ki kenoga lakpaga asi online mode hai online ki kuthangda koi video conferencing koi facility isam sona phone degi orasu sumai toraga online mode koi hana koi covid kanno matamda koi online mode patomi.
All Manipur Ethical Socio-Cultural Organization AMESCO notified that Vice President of the organization, Loitongbam Ibotombi, has been appointed as a working president for the session 2022-23 during an executive meeting held today. Press release from AMESCO said Sajibu Khudol Tamba, Igi Kongul Liba, which is held every year since 1993, will be held for this year too. Artist Training Cum Educational Research Center, ITREG, held its 19th annual meet and greet ceremony of newly joined members today. The event was held at Marjing Polo Complex, Haingang in Imphal East District. During the meeting, it was resolved to conduct state-level song competition 2022 among other decisions. Speaking on the occasion, Managing Director of Haingang Microfinance, Konjengbam Dilip, stressed on relevance between songs and human civilization. ITREG President Sobita Saubam, Advocate Ahanthem Sanjoy, and President of Patriotic Writer Forum, Manipur, Nauribam Kamba Luang, were among those who attended the event. On the occasion of International Women's Day, Korkom, a conglomerate of prescribed outfits, says society should not forget that women is oppressed. Society suffer more. Press release from Korkom Publicity Committee stressed on the need to aware the situation of women in WCA reasoned. It recalled United Nations statements that environment of the world can be saved when men and women are equal. It also mentioned that Manipur can attain gender equality when autonomous government returns. And now the sports news. KCC Kongba Bazaar and RCA Lilong beat their opponents in today's matches of the first MNCA Super Plate cricket tournament organized by Manipur Cricket Association in the 8-leg plate at Luang Pokpa Cricket Stadium, Luang Sangbam today. Movanlai New Lambulan batted first, securing 141 runs in 40 over with 9 wickets down. Batting second, KCC Kongba Bazaar secured 143 runs in 29 overs with 5 wickets down and won the match by 5 wickets. KCC Kongba Bazaar's batsman K. Marnojit backed player of the match title in the 9-leg plate at Oriental College and Model Higher Secondary School ground. Batting first, RCA Lilong secured 174 runs in 36 over and 5 bowls in 10 wickets down. In response, batting second, YUCC Kwakaitel Moirangpuril scored 158 runs in 35 overs and 1 bowl with 10 wickets down and won the match by 16 runs. RCA Lilong Syed Hussain backed player of the match title. 2 subsequent matches will be played at Luang Pokpa Cricket Stadium and Oriental College and Model Higher Secondary School ground tomorrow. Second Seven Brothers Memorial Cum Chilchep Sports kicked off at Halnom Village Playground in Tamenglong District today. The 9-day event will continue till March 15th. Sporting event like men-women volleyball and men's football will mark the event. League match of the ongoing Indian Super League 2021-22 between ATK Mohun Bagan and Jamshedpur is underway at Fatorda Stadium since 7:30 p.m. In yesterday's league match played at GMC Athletic Stadium, FC Goa and Kerala Blasters ended in 4-4 draw. Jamshedpur is leading the league's table tally with 40 points, followed by Hyderabad FC at second spot with 38 points and ATK Mohun Bagan at third spot with 37 points. Board of Control for Cricket in India, BCCI, announces schedule for Tata Indian Premier League IPL 2022, which will be held in Mumbai and Pune. A total number of 70 league matches and 4 playoff games will be played in the duration of 65 days. The 15th season will start on 26 March at the Wankhede Stadium with a blockbuster clash between Chennai Super Kings and Kolkata Knight Riders. Maharashtra has allowed 25% audience capacity to witness the tournament. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. ECI orders re-poll of second phase of 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly election in 7 polling stations of Senapati, Ukhrul and Thoubal electoral districts on March 8. NPF Technopal Unit President KH Laidum warns intense agitation, bans and blockades if re-poll is not conducted for 6 polling stations of Technopal Assembly constituency. Manipur and central government extend suspension of operation with Kuki militant groups UPF and KNO for 1 year till February 28, 2023. Three Manipuri students stuck in Ukraine's Zaporizhzhia reaches Imphal. Union Minister Dr. R.K. Ranjan says those stuck in Ukraine's Sumy city will be airlifted. Manipur's daily COVID positivity rate drops to less than 1%. State reports 134 recoveries, 5 new COVID-19 cases and 0 deaths in 24 hours. And India logs 4,362 COVID-19 cases, over 9,000 recoveries and 66 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 98.68%. And that's all we have in this edition of the English Primetime Bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri News. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Till then, good night, stay indoors and stay safe.
asida aikhoi khwai pumnamak pu naukon biramba thongam gopeshor singhana mahaki nungsijaraba imung manung sagai natai marup mapang khwai pumnamak pu thadok lamlaga haukiba mars